Hello, this is Kev and welcome to the book review, U2, a high velocity formula for multiplying your personal effectiveness in quantum leaps. This is one of my favorite books, so I thought I would get the camera out and share with you 10 big ideas and a number of examples of my own personal quantum leaps. So by the end of this video, I want to recommend that you check out this book because it's a fantastic small little book. It's only around about 36 pages, but it can really make a significant difference in your life. It certainly has done my life and my business. So I took the time to get my notes out and list 10 different ideas for you in this video, and let's begin. So the first sort of takeaway in this book is that quantum leaps are possible. Okay, quantum leaps are possible. Let's just define what a quantum leap is. A quantum leap is, instead of you having a systematical sort of approach and progression like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or A, B, C, D, E, how can you have a quantum leap in your business or in your life so you go from, like, you know, 1, 2, 3 and then 10, or A, B, C and then K? So it's not like a linear approach, it's like a step change. So knowing to start with that a quantum leap is possible is I think personally is a fantastic belief to have, that you may be only not very far away from actually having a quantum leap. And I love this powerful story that he actually started the book with, and he was sharing a story of a life and death struggle of a fly that was trying to get out of a window. It was trying to get to the outside, and it kept on trying harder, and it was literally exhausting all its energy to the point where it literally killed itself, right? It actually died on the windowsill. Whereas if the fly had actually noticed just a few yards to the side, they would have realized that, or it would have realized that there was a door open and it could have just flown out. So sometimes with a quantum leap, you just have to look, instead of looking forward, you may have to just change your approach and look sideways. So the first one, in terms of quantum leaps are possible, is definitely a big takeaway. The second big idea is trying harder doesn't mean achieving more. Okay, trying harder doesn't mean achieving more. This goes on the idea and the sort of mindset of, you know, if you're taking massive action in your life and your business, and you're focused on just working harder, working longer, doing the same things, but you're just putting more energy into it. You're really trying to break sort of through this wall. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to achieve more by doing that. You may have to, like the fly example, you may have to go to the side. You may have to try going over the wall. You may have to go around the wall. You might have to go under the wall. And I think sometimes when it comes to trying harder, it's a natural thing, because I know you're going to be energized, you're motivated to achieve your goals, and you're not afraid of hard work, right? Which means that we as entrepreneurs, we are going to be really working incredibly hard, but sometimes that isn't the answer of actually getting a quantum leap. So that was the sort of big the second big takeaway. The third big idea is do something different and new, right? Do something different and new. And this comes from the idea and the philosophy of, if you keep doing what you've always done, you'll keep getting what you've always gotten, right? You'll always get the same result. You'll always get the same thing. If you keep taking the same action, you're going to keep getting the same result, which means don't be afraid to try something new in your life, in your business. If you this is why changing your approach is really, really important. Experimenting, trying something new, trying something different. Having some experiments in your business where you've tried this and you've been doing this for the last couple of weeks. Let's try something new. Because when you think of doing something different, and if you keep doing something different, you're going to keep getting a different response, and you're going to keep getting different feedback, and that could lead to the breakthrough that you was after. I always remember the ultimate success formula, and that goes from the idea of, if something's not working, change your approach. If that doesn't work, change your approach. If that doesn't work, change your approach. If that doesn't work, change your approach. You keep changing your approach and you keep changing something new until you have a breakthrough, and then it could be a quantum leap that you've been looking for. So that was another big sort of idea and takeaway that I got from here. Get crystal clear on your vision and the experience of life. This goes of the idea of goal setting, and not just goal setting, but really getting super clear on what it is that you're working towards. Because when you've got your head down, you are taking massive action in your business, you got your head down, sometimes you're not able to see the horizon. Imagine if you was in a jungle and you're plowing through this jungle, you're running through this jungle, you can't actually see where you're going. Sometimes you may have to sort of climb a tree and have a look where you're at. Or if you're scuba diving, right, you're in the sea, you're maybe not 100% sure where you're at, you may have to come up just to see where you're at, get your compass. And this all goes to the goal that you have, that North Star, the big ultimate vision that you have, and getting as crystal clear on the experience of life that you want. The experience of life, everything from how do you want to wake up in the morning, what are your family doing, what business are you building, who are the clients that you're working with, your customers that you're working with, the products that you're selling, what product types are you selling? Is it something that you love to do and you get energy and you've got passion every day to build in your business? Get super clear on how you want to feel, where you want to live, where you want your business to be, how many staff members that you want, any sort of celebrations that you want to have, how do you want to eat, and where do you want to work out, and where do you want to live in the environment that you've got. Maybe you want to have a beach house, or you want to have a mountain hut with an outdoor fireplace, or you want to have an outdoor swimming pool, or whatever it is, get really crystal clear on the true experience, the fulfillment that you actually want to have. And that is definitely going to help you in the day-to-day to take a step back and go, okay, this ain't working anymore, I need to change my approach, I need to review something, and I need to go do this. So that was a big takeaway and a big idea. Quantum leaps will feel like it's a chancy, right? Quantum leaps will feel chancy and risky, right? Because usually when you're going to have a quantum leap, it may feel like it's a big risk, or it might feel like there's a chance it's going to fail. But the truth is, and I love this, there's always going to be risks. Whatever you do, there's always going to be risks. But when you're taking risks, have the risk of believing in you. Risk in yourself. Risk that you will find the way. Risk that you will find the way or make the way. Risk of your skills, your tenacity, your grit, your determination, that you will keep doing what you've got to do until you've got there. And I really like that. I think if something right now in your business is feeling like risky or chancy, or you don't know whether it's going to be successful or not, then that could be an indication that you're on the verge of a quantum leap. Okay. The next one, attack, not defend. The pursuit of making a move before you're ready. Okay, this all goes to the best defense is massive attack, right? If you are just defensive and you're like, oh no, defensive here and defensive there, you're trying to be, maybe you're on the defense. You're always like you're more on the pessimistic. You're always playing it safe. You're not willing to push the boundaries of your comfort zone, for example. That will naturally, you're more likely to have a quantum leap if you're just relentless in pursuit and you're attacking at all fronts, doing everything you possibly can, despite of whether it feels chancy, despite of whether you've never done it before, you feel uncomfortable. That is going to be, you're going to be on the verge of a quantum leap. The next one I've got here is struggles, and the struggle of you in the pursuit will give you strength, and you can use failure to your advantage. This basically means that, you know, as you take action in your journey and as you pursue the goals that you have, there's going to be failure, there's going to be setbacks, there's going to be risks that you take, there's going to be you're going to lose money, you're going to lose time, you may lose face, you may be uncomfortable, you may be embarrassed along the way, you may not do something that you think you're capable of doing. But the truth is, it's going to get you stronger as you go through that struggle. And the things that make you uncomfortable now, in 12 months, that you're not going to feel that discomfort anymore if you keep pursuing it. So I really did like that. Have an act of faith, right? Act of faith. Have faith, despite if you're feeling, you know, you've got that anxiety and you've maybe got that discomfort. This goes back to the pursuit of making a move before you're ready. You know, when you go to take action in your life or your business, and it feels uncomfortable and it gives you anxiety, and you feel, you know, you have that worry, you have a bit of fear, that is going to most likely indicate that it's going to lead to some type of quantum leap. And if you push beyond that, it might be the quantum leap that you was looking for. And then the final sort of big idea that I've got from here is that you, as the business owner, and I think I've mentioned it briefly just before, it's all about really having the belief in yourself, right? Having that belief in yourself that you can find the way, and despite of jumping, taking action, going into the unknown, you're going to find the way, right? You may go into chaos and you may go into the unknown and problems and failures, but have the faith and the belief in yourself. Have the self-confidence that no matter what comes your way, you will resolve, right? And you will find the solutions to whatever you're having maybe difficulty in. So, you know, it's 36 pages. I think it's such a powerful book from a quantum leap point of view, and I started to think about personal examples of my own quantum leaps, and I wanted just to add them onto the video here. And if you have enjoyed this, and please give it a big thumbs up if you have. Please consider hitting that subscribe button. But a couple of examples of my own quantum leaps was, number one, starting a business in the first place, right? I'd never started a business before. And I started a business. Just through the nature of starting a business gave me a quantum leap, not just in my life, but my business too. The next one was goal setting for the first time, and setting high goals. You know, before I started my business in 2015, I'd never set really any goals before, but I started to set goals in my life, in all areas of my life, in my business, everything from sales goals to warehouse goals to the way I want my life to be set up, like what I'm going to be doing throughout the days. Just the fact that I'm, you know, just outside in the sun, being able to record this video for you, that was a goal of mine that I wrote down that I'd never done before. Number three is investing in myself. That was through going to seminars. I've been to a number of seminars now and spent, you know, sort of tens of thousands of pounds at this point on seminars, mentors, coaches, books, audio programs, training programs, and just investing in yourself. You may need to, for me, investing in personal development, personal growth. That is through going to a seminar that I'd never experienced before, and what a great experience it was. I was fearful, I had a bit of anxiety going into the unknown, not sure what's going to happen, but I absolutely loved it at the end of it. Another one is building teams and systems, right? One of the things that I did early on is started to hire team members. In my month 2, in the August after the June of starting, I started hiring my first virtual assistants, and then it wasn't short long after I started hiring my first staff member that was working from home, and then I hired more virtual assistants and I hired more staff members, and then I was starting to learn how to systemize and organize and delegate and gain leverage. That was definitely a big quantum leap in the journey. Another one is moving into the warehouses. Right, so I'm sitting in outside our 10,000 square foot warehouse now, but only a short period of time ago I was at home, and then we moved into our first 2,000 square foot warehouse, and that was a significant quantum leap. It was definitely a big push to us. It was a stretch to us to go from home to a 2,000 square foot warehouse, but it made me start thinking differently. It made me start setting bigger goals and bigger targets. The same as when we moved into this 10,000 square foot warehouse. One of my goals was I always wanted to have flags outside, and I wanted to have a really nice, presentable front to the warehouse with plants and a management, a parking area, and a visitors area, and a staff area, and a big warehouse. And this has definitely been a quantum leap. It's been in the unknown, and right now at the time of this recording, it's been 12-month anniversary since being here. I've learned so much, learned an incredible amount of my own personal growth, and hired so many great team members, creating something out of nothing. So that was definitely one of my own personal quantum leaps. Another one I've got on the list here is publishing content and putting yourself out there. Just through the nature of me doing this, we've published now over 1,300 videos. We've got amazing amounts of YouTube subscribers. I remember when I first created the first YouTube video, I was like, could I get 7 YouTube subscribers? And then it was 70, could I get 70 YouTube subscribers? And then it was like, can I get 700 YouTube subscribers? And now it's above 7,000 YouTube subscribers. So, but it's not being comfortable, right? I'm learning this every single day. Even 5 years into the journey, it's not something that comes like overly natural to me. Even you go back to my first YouTube videos where I'd put the camera was in portrait and not landscape. I've not been too overly focused on. I've tried to put quality in the content and what I'm talking about, and I've not been over the top in terms of getting lighting and cameras and sound. And although that has come over time, and I've got a better camera now, I've got a better microphone now, I do try to think about, I want to get outside today because it's a beautiful day, blue sky, and I've been learning about lighting and things. But really, it's through the nature, it's through the process of actually doing and publishing. And I'm always thinking, is this message going to make a difference to somebody? And if it makes one person a positive influence, then I feel like I'm obligated to publish that. So just publishing content, putting yourself out there has been a personal quantum leap of mine. And if anything, it's redefined what one of my big missions are in life, and that is from a contribution base. And then another one I've put on the list here, I've put meeting people, networking, and joint partnerships. Meeting new people, and I love the fact that we've got the internet now, and we've got social media where you can meet lots of different people. I think meeting other people that are maybe thinking differently to you, got a different perspective to you, going out and networking. This is why I absolutely love going to seminars. I love being a part of our inner circle that I have. I've got the pleasure of having an inner circle. We've got a mastermind group. We've done events here at our old warehouse. We're going to be got visitors and things coming here. But this has come from meeting new people and putting yourself out there to talk to new people and getting new perspectives and new ideas from other people. And that definitely then gives a quantum leap. And you know that having joint partnerships and having partners of yours and going into joint ventures, you know, that type of thing, that is going to always lead towards some type of quantum leap as well. So I just wanted to create this video just talking about U2. It was something that I read initially about 5 years ago, and then I've revisited recently, got my notes back out, thought I'd create this video. I'm gonna have a link down below if you want to check it out. I highly recommend it. I think it's one of the best books. It's definitely in my top sort of 10, 20 list for sure. And I'm always thinking, okay, how can we have a quantum leap? What can we do to have a quantum leap? So let me know down below if you've got any quantum leap examples. Have you had a quantum leap in your business that you want to recommend and share down below as an example? Let us know. I'd be very interested to know what you've done in your life, in your business as a quantum leap. And as always, please give it a big thumbs up. Please consider hitting that subscribe button. My name's Kev, and inspiring you every single day to keep taking massive action. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care, and I'll speak to you very, very soon. Bye-bye.